With us on Signature, David Letterman.
How do you get through your days? I mean, isn't it what you really want to do is be on television?
Yes, I would like to be on television.
And you're not on television.
This is not on television. Oh, now, how do I get through my days? Like most of us, pills and whiskey.
Commentators, commentating.
The SIT-COMMENTATORS is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Holy crow, it's the SIT-COMMENTATORs once again.
Why?
You know, I don't know why. We just keep doing this because we love sitcoms, don't we, Shane?
That's right.
And this week we're talking about a sitcom that you probably never heard of called Open All Night.
I've never heard of it.
I hadn't.
We like to find obscure sitcoms. This one's from 1981, 1982. And the reason we're watching it is twofold. One of the stars, Bubba Smith.
Yeah, Bubba. You might
Famous
recognize him from Police Academy and Other Adventures.
Yeah. Miller Lite commercials.
Hell
That
yeah.
was? Yeah.
And a couple episodes of Married with Children.
Oh, yeah.
Right. We'll talk about that after the show. And this episode features a guest starring role from David Letterman.
Oh, perfect.
So wait, you say 81, 82. This is pre-Police Academy, though.
Pre-Police
He's
Academy.
trying to find his way.
Pre-Late Show with David Letterman.
All right, let's roll.
Pre both these things.
Top
So let's
into
watch
this
it.
shit show and see what's
it.
going on.
Open All Night, 24-hour convenience store sitcom.
Yeah, that's the Wish. John Goodman, did you see him?
John Goodman's in this?
Yeah, it was John Badman.
What do we got here?
There he is. Oh, it's George DeZunda.
Oh, George Costanza's
Looks familiar.
sworn enemy.
George Costanza.
Shane, you were just saying he's in Deer Hunter?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Funny thing to get a sitcom from.
Yeah, really. And then he was
She's a waitress, I take it, looks like.
Maybe on his place.
he was also in
was fucking
Salem's
shitty.
Lot,
Fuck.
the original one,
Vacuum.
the miniseries from '79, I think,
Oh, okay.
with David Soul.
Sam Whipple.
Salem's Lot. I watched that when I was a kid.
Look how long this intro is. Holy cow.
Yeah, so long.
Dude, he is the fake John Goodman.
It should be like Night Court, right?
There is Bubba.
There's Bubba.
He's like the last billed actor on here.
Yeah, because
If this show's good, it should be like Night Court, and it should have lots of crazy people coming into the convenience store.
Oh, that's the premise, huh?
Yeah, 24-hour convenience store.
We's open all night.
It centers around
Open all
this guy.
night.
He's the
Brought to
Yeah.
you by
Yeah.
Safeguard.
Oh, good.
It says it's open 364 days a year.
Plus a rich, smooth
364
lather,
store.
fresh-smelling
Yeah.
Safeguard. No wonder it's
Your
always
pits
the
won't
smallest
stink
soap
if
in the
you
house.
use Safeguard.
Yeah, takes Hitler's birthday off. Meryl Marco, the writer, was David Letterman's girlfriend, and she created the Late Show with him.
Chinchillas are here.
So
Where do you want them?
that's probably why he's in
me?
this.
Is this 364?
Yes.
I got your chinchillas.
Mr. Feaster, are we selling chinchillas now?
Mr. Feaster.
I think this might be a mistake.
Great name.
Do I look like an
Gordon
idiot?
Feaster.
This guy just told me this is 364. It says right here, deliver chinchillas, 364 Sneckner Avenue.
That's the name of the store, not the address.
Well, why do you call it
loud beer.
364?
Because it's open every day except Christmas.
Oh, that's clever. What genius thought that
You're
one
right.
up?
364.
I did.
Bubba's gonna get in that ass.
Darn good idea, really. Years ahead of its time.
Another connection between Bubba and Letterman, both have the gap teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, there's Letterman.
Look at, hey, want to buy a sock monkey?
We're clapping for him. He must be semi-famous.
He was the guest host of The Tonight
Anything
Show
else?
at that point.
Yeah, can you tell me how to get to the intersection of Lipton and Gweets?
Oh, sure. You make a left at the light, go down 4 short blocks, get on the San Diego Freeway, and get off at the Lipton exit, then veer right, and Gweets is just 2 blocks down.
Wow, thank you. Really? Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
That's okay. That's $1.60 for your Melmac beer stein.
Melmac? What? Melmac
I have
beer
the exact
stein?
same.
Wow.
Thank you.
No,
Beer?
thank you.
The beer signs from the planet.
Those are
Mars.
wonderful.
What did I just hear?
What a guy.
Yeah, guys. Sam Whipple.
Dave just needed a beer stein and directions.
Yeah.
Fred Whipple's son.
Feaster.
Yeah.
Feaster.
So what was Letterman doing before he was a comedian? Is that the deal?
He was a comedian, yeah, and then he had a morning show.
Yeah, that's my dad's
and
name.
He was
Larry
the
Bud
Johnny
Hoffmeister.
Carson's sub whenever Carson wasn't in.
Right.
Well, here's a package for you, Hoffmeister. Great, probably another back.
It'll be a great show. It would be
My dad's
Bubba
always
and Richard
sending me back
Mole
scratchers.
on the same show,
That'd be good.
like teaming up, just imposing
way
their,
of
just being
saying-
imposing.
I'm thinking about
Throwing
Everywhere
a
they
dick
went.
butt kiss.
Yeah. Oh, Dick. Well, can you say that on YouTube?
You can still
Hey,
say
Mom,
dick butt kiss,
here's
All
a
right.
letter for
but
you
I don't know
from
if you will be
Larry
able to in a
Bud.
year or two.
All right, we'll keep checking.
Well, you can't throw Jim Brown anymore. Unfortunately.
Greetings from Reno, the biggest
Rest in
little
peace.
city in the world. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, what's nice
There's a
about it? I got
90% chance
50 of
that
them
guy's
just
dying
like
of
it.
some disease.
Greetings from
By
Detroit.
the looks of him.
Greetings from
Whipple?
Nashville. Greetings
Gordon,
from
the
Mobile.
Whipple.
Greetings
Yeah.
from Kalamazoo.
Okay.
Yeah,
You don't
Whipple
have
looks
to name
rough.
every city. You get back scratches from all over the U.S.
UJL?
And Mexico.
Yeah, what's a
Greetings from
UJI?
Tijuana.
Maybe UJI.
Yeah, Greetings from
UJI.
Guadalajara.
Okay.
What a jerk! What a
Who's this
weasel!
lady?
I think she's the wife of the
He's coming to
main
town.
guy.
Sassy redhead.
Sassy Calhoun.
This is not a pilot
Why not? He's your
episode.
father.
No, this is
He's
part
a
of the
jerk
series.
and a
This is
weasel.
Actual
one
show,
one
believe it or
season.
not.
Yeah.
Wasn't a jerk and a weasel to you. He was
So I'm
a
just wondering
jerk
how
and
we're
a
supposed to
weasel
know
to
who
me.
these people are.
Must have been something about him.
You're supposed to watch the show.
Hey, we're the SIT commentators. We're supposed to figure it
Marry a
out.
lot of guys.
We're supposed to be really good at this.
Well, out of all the shows that we know
This
by
one was
heart,
the jerkiest
somehow
of them all.
this slipped through the
One
cracks.
day,
I don't know
he said
how.
I know,
he's going
Kathy.
to gum.
Kathy, our
He never
producer,
did
just
that.
gives us crazy assignments.
Curveball Jones.
Did we say how many
That's 15 years
episodes
ago.
there were?
Maybe
Or we
he's
did
changed.
this show?
15 years is a long time.
13.
Yeah, people
Okay.
do change.
So full
15
season
years
pretty
ago, I
much.
was a thin, small white guy from Switzerland.
Did he say he was?
Yep.
I like how chill he was.
How did that happen?
His acting's pretty good.
Yeah. Always liked him.
Yeah.
Is my dad here yet?
Bill Denver's in this. Did you know that name?
What are you wearing? Your Fabian outfit?
I think that's a gay joke. Your Fabian
You're all
outfit.
dressed up.
Fabian?
Yeah.
He was a-
Fabian.
He was a singer, right?
singer,
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he was making fun of his sexuality or something.
I
Topical.
see you're not dressed up either. Where are you going?
I'm just going to organize the junk drawer.
I don't really understand the main
clean it
character.
up
Like,
a
if
week.
is he supposed to be
Yeah,
a
you
jerk?
couldn't do
Is he
that
supposed to
in
be
a
nice?
Is he funny?
Why don't you?
Is he supposed to
get
be
into
funny?
something
Honestly, I
more
didn't even
presentable?
recognize him. He's
don't
got this
care what
disguise
Larry
on now with
Bud
these
thinks of
glasses.
me.
I thought it was an
I thought it was a
different
new
actor.
character.
Yeah.
I know.
He's so slouched down.
I know, he
Lucky
looks
left.
different. I thought the same thing for a second. I was like, who's
I
this
don't think
guy?
he's
He's
show
more
up, I'm
slouched
gonna
down
go
than
change.
Richard Dreyfuss in the recent Bill Maher interview. Go look that up. Look up Bill Maher, Richard Dreyfuss, and see how low Richard Dreyfuss gets in his seat.
Oh,
It's
really?
really
That's the weasel in a guy dies hard.
lower than that.
Must have a back problem.
Yeah, he's
I'll get
weird.
it. No, you get it. No, I'll get it.
Jeez, that joke.
You just
So,
lay there.
what year's married compared to this?
Married is 87.
Yeah,
6 years
So,
later.
yeah.
they haven't quite got there
All
yet.
right.
That guy looks familiar.
It's the
That guy was on Jefferson.
Jeffersons.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he plays weird neighbor on the Jeffersons, weird neighbor on the...
He plays homeless in this one.
Yeah, he looks
Is this
rough.
a little buckaroo?
Buckaroo.
Oh, this little
He's got a
buckaroo.
Reno.
Yeah,
My
sweet
husband,
Reno shirt.
Gordon Feaster.
Gordon, howdy. Larry Bud Hoffmeister.
Butt Hoffmeister.
How do you do, Larry?
Butt, Huff, and Shyster.
Hoffmeister.
Hey, Captain.
These shirts, they're out of control on this show. I'll give the shirts a 10 out of 10.
I can't believe how big he's gotten. Why, you must have doubled. No, tripled in size since I saw you last.
Wait a minute, is that
Last
even...
time you saw me, I was 2 years old.
Is that who the cricketer
I don't think that's him.
It's not the guy from the Jeffersons.
No, no, it sure looks like
different,
it.
too.
Now I'm starting
He looks
to...
familiar to me, like I saw him on sitcoms
shorter.
growing up.
Yeah.
He might just be some shitbird.
Than I remember.
Boy, Larry Bud. You really know how
His
to
name
make
was
a
probably at
woman
the
feel like
beginning.
a
We didn't
hag.
even.
Oh, his name is Larry Bud. Larry Bud.
Larry Bud Melman?
Bud?
Larry Bud Melman with Letterman on the show?
Wait,
But it was
what?
before Larry Bud Melman.
What?
Would you mind
I
taking
know,
our
I think
picture?
we found a connection here.
Hold on. His name is Larry Bud something.
Why don't we all sit
Oh,
down?
my
Something
God.
Meister, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
have the
do we know
usual.
what city they're in?
I don't
Well, he was
remember what
talking
they
about the San Diego freeway,
Milk
so
and maple
I'm
syrup.
guessing LA.
Because sometimes,
Oh,
like,
yeah, I remember.
the feel of a sitcom will have something
on
to
the
do
milk.
with what city they're in.
Well, it's the second mention of Reno. He's got a Reno shirt too, and
Oh,
Bubba
really?
Smith had a.
If they got a neighbor named Sirajul and
San
Mujabar,
Diego freeway would be in.
But it's probably you're right. San Diego
He
Freeway.
thought it would be in Reno.
you think they got a neighbor named Sirajul and Mujabar?
Maybe.
That'd be crazy.
Band leader named Paul.
Puberty.
It's crazy though. His name's Larry Bud. That's not a normal name.
No.
Larry
Boy, that's
Bud.
great.
That's this character's name is Larry Bud.
Well, I don't know why you would tell somebody your middle name
So, how have you
If
been?
you're Larry Bud, you do.
if you're Larry
What's new with
Bud.
the rodeo queen?
But maybe he's like, my name's Larry, bud.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's what it was.
what's new with me. Right after you left, I didn't trust men for a while.
Oh, serious
Whoa.
moment.
Swore off gum. But I started dating again, and I met someone I thought was pretty special. We
Bill Murray
got married.
from Ant-Man.
Then came the gradual realization that things weren't working out.
Anybody?
What?
Not to not
Along
just
with the
say,
old failure
what's her
to
name? Like
communicate.
Michelle
really
Pfeiffer.
serious.
Like, I
His
dated
wife-
Bill
his wife's got
Murray.
baggage.
Oh, I
That
left you
left
for
me
a
pretty
while,
hostile for a
Michael
while.
Douglas.
I didn't trust men, but I went back to gum and I started dating again, and I met
This show
someone that I thought was
sucks.
pretty
Man,
special.
this show's
Got
bad.
married
Yeah,
and
she's having a big scene
then
here that's
came the
not going
gradual
anywhere.
realization
Is
that
Letterman
things
ever
weren't
gonna
working
come
out,
back?
along with the old failure to
better.
And are we gonna know what
We got
happened
the
to
divorce
his
thing.
He must come back.
Better come back.
We better bring this.
That was a cameo.
tiki thing
not a
that he
guest
bought?
shot.
Melmac tiki cup? What's gonna happen?
Internet says a guest starring role.
Stein.
Gordon,
Melmac Stein.
Yes, Stein.
here we
I need
are.
one for my Stiegel
One
Hell.
of the great modern fairy tales.
It's a good plug for
You
Stiegel.
can have one of them Steins in the fridge.
Stiegel
Freezer, shoot.
goes down smooth.
In the
Little of
freezer.
We have
everything.
cold Steins. We have Melmac Steins.
I've been
in the
a poet, a puppet,
Listen to this
a
guy.
pirate, a pauper.
What was with sitcoms and just neighbors just always fucking walking into your house?
I've been up
Like
and
always the neighbors.
Yeah.
If neighbors were walking into my house, I'd be concerned.
Each time
One
I
of my
find
friends in LA
myself
had
flat
a
on my
neighbor who would do
face,
that. She'd just come in if he didn't lock his door.
Get back in the race.
Just waltzing in.
Yeah, it was crazy. Just like a sitcom.
Remember in Martin, Brother Man used to just come in.
Oh,
through
Brother
the
Man,
window?
Brother Man.
That's life.
Tracy Morgan, wasn't it? Or no, Tracy Morgan was on there though.
That's what people
Played somebody
say.
else.
But at least they were original.
Brumman.
Yeah, coming in through the window.
Tracy Morgan played Astronaut Jones on that show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Seen the snows of Kilimanjaro and the white cliffs of Dover. And
You say
left
clits?
alone on the
You said
continental
clits.
divide.
I'm not sure what this
He
guy's
soon
doing. is.
finds out what matters in life. What's really important. I have a clean glass. This one has spots.
I want to know what happens at Bubba's house. What do you think Bubba's doing right now?
Yeah,
I
need
sure
more
did.
Bubba.
Bubba's in the cut. He's playing pool
I've seen
somewhere
the
right now. The
sunrise on a
sexy
painted
lady.
Desert. I've watched storm clouds gather in the panhandle.
Wow, you've been everywhere.
Is that
We live and I
Gordon?
learn.
Van
Who's
Nuys.
Gordon?
Gordon is the main guy. Yeah, and that's Larry Bud. I think this episode we're just practicing the names of the characters.
Oh, stay
I
there
forgot it's
forever.
Larry Bud.
Yeah.
Things work out the way I hope they will between me and Gretchen.
What are you talking about?
Talking about me and the little buckaroo. I want him to come and live with me.
He said it. The
wants-
album's called The Little Buckaroo. It's called Buckaroo Buddies.
He wants their son to come live with
I'm
him?
moving with some drifter who doesn't even have a job.
I have a job.
That wait a minute, is that
I'm
their
managing
son?
the
That's their
apartment where I
son.
live in
Or
Van
her son,
Nuys.
at least. Maybe it's
I'm
not
responsible for 12
Gordon's
units.
son.
And the
Is this
game
child trafficking?
I'm sold.
Terry, go pack.
Now wait just a minute now.
I'd get rid of that kid too if he was mine.
He doesn't look like a kid. He looks like an adult.
Yeah.
What is your opinion?
He is way too young to be acting like a kid. I mean, too old to be acting like a kid.
He looks like the dude off Grandma's Boy who runs the video game company.
May I
Looks like
talk
Daddy
to you?
Long Neck. You ever see Daddy Long Neck?
Oh yeah, Daddy Longneck. Shout out Daddy Longneck.
Do you think it's the right thing to do? Actually?
That dude's weird looking.
Yeah, but
That's
Terry
awesome.
needs a variety of experience to ripen into whatever it is he's ripening into. You've had 17 years with him.
He's 17.
17.
Man, that actor.
I think Gordon's a stepfather, and he's trying to get rid of him.
That actor
That's the
is
joke.
27 years old, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
That's weird. It's a weird show.
What are they doing?
So where they stand now. They're like each other now.
Yeah.
Terry,
Why does the kid want to live with the drifter guy? Or, I don't.
okay. If you want to.
Because of that Reno shirt.
That Reno shirt's so sweet.
He's gonna get him one of the. They're gonna trade.
Van Nuys, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go live with Jack and Chrissy.
Okay, well, I'll try it for a while.
Santa Monica.
You won't be sorry, buckaroo.
They're going to have sex.
Now you listen to me. Larry Bud, you better take care of him. You gotta make sure he eats right. Dresses
You
right.
listen to me, Larry Bud.
I just want Larry Bud to have a cameo.
Larry Bud's his real dad.
Imagine it was Larry Bud playing that role. Larry Bud
Oh my
Melman.
God, it'd be so much better.
Now don't worry, please. My
Stop it! With his little voice.
Okay, I'm all set.
Is that all you're taking? A pair of shoes?
No, Gordon. This is my suit. It's really
It's another
hard to
hint that it's not his real dad. 'Cause call him Gordon.
Gordon.
Could be a Bart and Homer situation, but
Yeah.
No, I
Nice to
think
meet you,
this
Gordon.
guy might be his dad.
oh, you think that's his?
Oh, did we
her
miss
old
that?
Well, she was talking about her old relationships.
Oh, shit. We blew it.
So it's not just a random weird neighbor.
That makes more sense.
Now you go easy on those.
I thought that he's being
bars
sold
now.
away as an indentured slave.
Brush your teeth sometimes.
Well,
Listen to the song.
ain't that a kick in the pants?
Man, I love when they play the song. It's so good.
He's out in one day.
Such a groove, such a jam.
Oh, she's sad.
Uh-oh, what's that sound?
Oh, shoot. The alarm that has that in my ears is hurting.
Well, you know what that means, folks. It's time for a cold read. Just like in Hollywood, they'll hand an actor a script. They'll be like, "Hey, Elijah Dushku, that's Dushku, Eliza Dushku, read this without any practice." And then Eliza Dushku does a good job, but not as good of a job as we're gonna do.
That's right.
Who are you playing today in this scene, Shane?
Well, I am the officers.
The officer. So you're playing two officers.
Two
officers. All right. I'm playing Gordon, who I don't think's funny at all. And I'm thankful that Kathy has asked me to read it as a Batman.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Yeah, Batman.
That works.
Yep.
It's a lot of Batmans, but curious to see your Batman. Hear your Batman.
Is that because my character's named Robin? Is that why you're doing that shit? Because I'm Robin?
Yeah.
Maybe Kathy signed for that
shit.
reason. I'm
Meta.
curious to hear my Batman as well.
And I'm playing the David Letterman. This is like a Batman villain, the Letterman.
The Letterman.
And I guess I'm going to try to do him in a Johnny Carson voice, is what Kathy
All right.
Oh, that's pretty good.
requested.
Yeah,
I've
that
never
sounds
done one, but
Flipping up the talk show host.
awesome. All right, and then I'm going to be Bubba Smith, whose name is Robin, and it says right here I have to speak as if I am Squidward from the famous childhood child cartoon SpongeBob SquarePants.
Sponge Bad?
Yeah, you know.
Sponge Breaking Bad?
All right, let's do this.
You gotta admit, it's a little lonely around here without the kid.
The key word there is little.
What do you think of Hoffmeister?
I think Larry Bud's a great guy. He's a free spirit. He asks no quarter and gives none.
He asked me for a quarter so he could buy him a Big Mac with cheese.
excuse me. I'm sorry. Do you remember me? I was in here the other day, and you gave me the directions.
Yeah, the guy with the suit.
Yeah, I had to come back here and thank you. Those were wonderful directions. They got me exactly where I needed to go. It was great. Thank you very much.
Well, what can I do for you today?
Since you're sort of good at this kind of thing, I was wondering if you could suggest a really nice restaurant in the area.
Do you like prime rib?
How do you do it? I love prime rib.
Well, try Meat and Wheat, corner of Hoover and Melrose, best prime rib in town.
Great. Fantastic. Seriously, thank you. Thank you. What a guy.
How could you buy that guy's line?
He looked like a prime rib lover.
I'm talking about Hoffmeister.
Oh, that Hoffmeister is a full-blown weasel. How could you let a sweet kid like Terry go off with a jerk like that?
What do you know about it?
It's my job to know, okay?
The kid wanted to go, okay.
I went ahead and ran a make on the guy, like you asked me to.
Who asked you to?
He did.
You did.
I did.
It's a good thing, too. Tell him what you found, Eddie. He does have a couple of priors, but nothing big. He's got a 22 400A.
What's that?
Driving too slowly on the freeway. The guy was only going 11 miles an hour.
Give him the chair. I'm vengeance. All right. Perfect, as usual.
How we do
Man,
things.
I don't know why Hollywood's not calling.
You know, well, because there's a writer's strike right now.
We didn't need any writing. This was written in 1981.
No, that's right. We can use old shit.
Moldy old. They did that in one writer's strike long ago. They started like remaking old shows because they could use the old scripts.
Let's go and see how perfect we did.
You gotta admit, it's a little lonely around here without the kid.
The key word there is little.
What you think of
Sounds the same
Hoffmeister?
so far.
I think Larry Bud's a great guy. He's a free spirit. He asks no quarter and gives none.
He asked me for a quarter so he could buy him a Big
Gordon's
Mac
such
with
a fuck.
cheese.
He's not funny at all.
Oh man, I did the worst Johnny Carson
Sorry.
ever.
Do you remember me? I was in here
Don't
the other
Big
day and
Macs
you gave me the
automatically
directions.
come with cheese?
Thank God Letterman's
the guy
back.
with the suit.
Yeah.
Right.
I had to come back here and thank you. Those were wonderful directions.
It's not a lower hour.
They got me exactly where I needed to go. It was great. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's okay. Well, what can I do for you today?
Since you're sort of good at this kind of thing, I was wondering if you could suggest a really nice restaurant in
Yeah,
the
you
area.
had to do a lot of gruff
Do you like prime rib?
Bane Batman.
Yeah, I know.
How do you do it? I love
Bane Cube. Or not Bane.
Well, try meat and
Bale.
wheat.
Sorry.
That's on the
Yeah,
corner
okay.
of
I was
Hoover
like,
and
well, if it sounded like
Melrose.
Bane,
Best prime rib
I
in
tried
town.
my best.
Fantastic.
I didn't try to sound like
Thank you.
Bane.
Thank you.
You are foolish.
What a guy.
Bale and Bane are pretty
Yes.
close.
Could you
they
buy
are.
that guy's line?
Well, I look like a prime rib lover.
I'm talking about Hoffmeister.
Oh, that Hoffmeister's a full-blown weasel. How could you let a sweet kid like Terry go off with a jerk like that?
Well, what do you know about it?
It's my job to know, okay?
But the kid wanted to
Shane's-
go,
I think he had a
okay?
good cadence.
Went
I
ahead
think
and ran a
he
make on the guy like you asked
did
me
good.
to.
Who asked you to?
He did.
You did?
I did.
Good thing, too. Tell him what you found, Edie.
He does have a couple of priors, but nothing big. He's got a 22,400A.
What's that?
Driving too slowly on the freeway.
The guy was only going 11 miles an hour.
They're really
They should
hammering
give him
that
a chair.
364
Oh,
joke
yeah, well,
home
that's
with
just
the
a
thing in the
hip-up.
background
Tell
and
him what
everything
else
like
he
that.
did.
Was there like
He had a
Brilliant.
27,000.
Bubba came up with it.
People are going to keep laughing whenever they see that.
Honking a car horn in the hospital zone.
They've gone right
Call
past
the
our
hangman.
scene here.
Yeah, well,
They're just
make
rolling
light of
along,
him,
still
Mr.
talking.
Feaster, but not a guy who's scot-free, driving around at a snail's pace, waking up helpless newborns.
Well, there's no use sitting by the phone. He's not coming home.
crap.
Gretchen, he's not
I mean, he
dead.
just
He's
moved out
in
like a
Van
day.
Nuys.
Yeah. He's not coming
If you
home.
How much
want,
time has
he cruise by
passed?
the apartment tonight.
I'm
We
woozy.
Go in and check
This
on
is
him.
very
I'm
low
not going over
stakes
there
drama.
See?
Very low
The
stakes
neighborhood's
comedy.
not safe.
That's not true, Mrs. Feaster. Steve won't go into any neighborhood at night.
Gordon, you never should have sent him away.
I like how Bubba's just chill back there.
Yeah,
with
Bubba's
his-
I
like,
encouraged him, but that's
man,
not
these
so
white
terrible,
people.
is it?
Yeah.
What's he
Thumb in
do?
his
He
Thanks
just
for the moral
weeps at the
support.
store?
I wish
that's
I
all
could
he
back
does.
you up, Mr. Feaster, but I think the guy's...
I know, a weasel.
And a jerk.
Well, I was going to say he's not the ultimate role model.
But how do you know that Terry's having a terrible time? For all we know, those two guys could be having the time of their lives.
Robin's gonna be the voice of reason.
Yabba-dabba-doo!
Oh boy.
That guy looks familiar to me.
He looks like
Neighbors.
tiny,
Yeah.
like Tiny Tim and Jim Neighbors had a baby.
I want to say he was like on an episode of Brady Bunch or some crap.
Tiny Jim, Tim Neighbors.
Tiny Tim Neighbors.
I just hate that dude.
So this is his spot.
Fucking
this is a
Beck
good one.
over here.
Yes.
Hey Beck, why don't you go make an album? Beck?
Give it away.
Beck.
So is this all we're gonna do all day? Every
Loser.
day? Not Sunday.
Yeah, you
They're not
loser.
on Sunday. Oh, Flintstones. You ready for lunch yet?
He's
Want
fucking
some
dressed
cereal?
like Jim Neighbors for sure. Jim Neighbors
Well,
rocked
why
the
don't we
jean
go out for
fits
lunch?
like that a lot.
Well,
jean vest.
I can't go out today.
Yeah.
I got a whole list of things I gotta do around the apartment.
Sing all good.
It's the end of the month.
Poured some cereal in his hand. That's pretty
A lot
good.
of things go wrong at the end of the month.
You remember they used to advertise that Jim Neighbors' greatest hits?
Bam just got carried away by a pterodactyl.
Raking in the dough. He made so much money.
Oh, I don't want to spoil it for
So
you.
much pussy for Jim Neighbors.
I think I've seen this one anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, parents.
I'm pretty hungry, Dad.
That's right.
He was Rock Hudson's boyfriend. He wasn't interested in pussy anymore.
So are we really going to go to the Continental Divide next month?
Yeah, Jim Neighbors and Rock Hudson.
When can we leave?
Hey,
Buckaroo, easy on the questions, huh?
Serenade sang to Rock Hudson.
We gotta get
I like
settled
to
here
point out,
first, get to know each other
point out the
better.
Harvest
Make
Gold
up for lost
refrigerator in the
time.
background behind back here.
Barney's gone
You'll
and
see in a
done it
minute.
again.
The
He's
Harvest
so
Gold is
stupid.
rocking.
Yeah, I looked at the kitchen.
This way. Oh.
Well, maybe I should get a
The
job.
colors,
and
81
start saving
colors.
some
Look at
extra money.
Davenport. That's a
But they're looking
Davenport
for a
if I've
night
ever seen
manager
one
at
sit
that
on.
364
He's
store
got in
down
the
the
background. He's
street.
got like a toy car or bus or
You don't
something.
know much
yeah.
about me, do you? I
Like
worked
Mr.
at a
Rogers' house.
364 store for about a third of
He
my
also,
life.
this is a different era, of course, but he also
Let's get
reminded me
more
of
popcorn.
Stevie Janowski
More
from
popcorn?
Eastbound and
How
Down.
much popcorn can we eat?
Familiar with that?
kidding?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Popcorn
Stevie's
kept
one of
this
the
old
best.
Wrangler alive many a cruel
Remember when
winter
Stevie
on
shaved
the
his head
frozen
and got all
tundra.
mad?
Yeah.
Were you ever really on
When
the
he went
frozen
Up for
tundra?
himself.
Remember when he went to
partner, can you
fight
get my back
the
scratcher
gang,
from
the motorcycle
Saskatoon?
gang that Craig Robinson was? Yeah, the two Freddy gloves.
Here comes a scary part.
That's what the weapons he picked.
Pebbles almost falls
If you want
into
to see a show that's actually funny, other than open all night, just go to HBO and watch Eastbound and Down. If they haven't taken it off HBO,
It's
Why'd you
on
run
there.
away
now that
from
it's
me when I was
Max.
2 years
I'm just
old?
watching it. I watch it.
Gum,
so
I needed
sweet.
gum.
You know what's better than
You
Open
didn't
All
want
Night
the
was Up All
responsibility,
Night
did
with
you?
Rhonda Shear or Gilbert
were a
Gottfried
baby.
when they would show
Oh,
the
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
That's a
Different
better
now,
thing
see?
to be doing instead of
Propel.
being... That's a
Buckaroo
better All
buddies.
Night, I think.
Yes.
Up All Night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a bad sitcom.
Buckaroo buddies.
Buckaroo
Hey,
Buddies.
it's time for Clutch Cargo.
This is actually
I'm crazy about
fucking
Clutch
thing
Cargo.
again.
Is it One of the Boys?
We can switch back
Yeah.
and forth between
Oh,
Clutch
One
and
of the Boys
Jetsons.
is
One of the boys
We
was
should
better
get a
than
remote
this.
One of the Boys is better than this.
Jeez. I mean, at least I
Dad,
had to
I'm
keep some
gonna go
decent.
out
This is
for
the
a
worst
while.
one we've
Where you going,
watched.
son?
I can hear the people clicking
I'm gonna go
away
get a
right now,
pack of
going
gum.
to other websites.
Great. Pick some up for me. I
It's
like
just kind
Adam's
of
licorice.
boring. Like
No, great.
there's not a
Give me
lot for us
great.
to like even
I love
mock. It's just
great.
kind of like nothing happening. People sitting around having boring conversations.
Watching TV.
Yeah. While we watch them watch TV.
So,
Yeah, another person watching TV.
What does it mean? Either dad's going to be eating food when he gets there. That's what they're trying to tell you. Both dads eat food in a hunched over snack position.
So they're very similar.
Yeah,
That's a message.
You know what, man? He can't figure out the subtext. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to spell it out.
So good to see you.
Yeah, it's
Where's
really
your dad?
deep shit, I'm sure.
He's,
We just don't
back in
get it.
Van
I can't
Nuys,
believe the same person who
waiting
wrote
for
this
me to bring him
script
back
came up
some
with
gum.
stupid pet tricks.
There's doublemint in the kitchen drawer.
That's not what he means, Gordon.
That kid's been in something
You're not
else.
going back there, are you?
Yes.
No.
He looks
He
like
was
a
a
mixture
jerk,
of every
wasn't
shitty 80s
No,
kid.
he's not a jerk, Mom. He's just different, that's all.
What's a good example of a shitty
So-
80s
I don't know, like in the
He's
movies, would it
Buckaroo.
be like, you know, like...
No, I'm just like a
must go where the
specific one,
wild
like, because
goose
I can think of it. Yeah,
That's
there's
right.
lots
There's
of
a
them.
few shitty
Next
80s
to the
kids.
end.
There's bunches,
The way
but I
we're
just
winning.
Like, he's like an amalgamation of like a bunch of them. Like he threw a bunch of shitty 80s dudes into a thing.
Coogan was a shitty 80s kid.
Son of a gun
Yeah.
from Arizona.
He's a
Yeah,
lone
kinda was
cowhand from
cooped out.
Rio
Ricky
Grande.
Schroeder?
But his
Breckenmeyer.
legs ain't bowed and
Yeah.
his cheeks ain't tan.
He's a
Is that the
cowhand.
name, right? Breckenmeyer? Yeah, okay.
That is a
Started
name.
it.
Did not.
Did
You
too.
know who's not shitty was the two Corys.
Get along
Ham
with him,
and
don't-
Ham. Not Feldman. Ham and
I
Ham.
just want to know
Corey
that
Haim.
you're gonna.
Yeah, Corey Ham and
stay
Corey
with
Ham
us?
were the best Corys.
The Corys.
Yeah, I'm back for good.
What a weird thing for if my mom
Older,
was like rubbing on my
wiser,
chest like
and
that
starved.
without
No.
without Vicks Vapor
Have some
Rub,
popcorn.
No.
there'd be a problem.
So
once I'd like something
he's
nutritious.
already given up on living with that dude.
Drinking beer.
The whole
Do you
problem
think you ever
solved.
want
The
to
whole
see your dad again?
He didn't like how he sat around watching cartoons all
Sure.
day. or
He
whatever
hated the
was-
I like
Flintstones.
Larry
Yeah.
Bud.
Which I agree
But
with. This Flintstones is
I
pretty
wanna watch
shitty, aside from
cartoons for the rest
Mark
of my
Russell's
life.
Flintstones, which is a
So I might
quality
go another
Flintstones.
year or two,
quality
sure.
Flintstones comic book.
But then I'm
But
gonna
the actual
lay
Flintstones
off.
cartoon is really
Normal
bad.
Flintstones.
Well, I gained a stepson, but I
Yeah.
lost
All I
the
liked
dent.
was when
Come
the
on,
Great
Terry, we got
Gazoo
to
would
set
call
your
people
bed up.
dum-dums.
I like
Then
when
we
you
gotta
smoke
drag your
cigarettes on the
mattress
commercial
back in
where
from the
Fred
alley.
Flintstone smokes cigarettes.
I don't like that at
Wait,
all.
later,
Cigarettes are
Gordon.
bad for you.
It's almost
I loved
time
it.
for Gumby.
I believe that.
Such a bad influence.
Was
and
once
Barney
a
both.
little green slab of clay.
Smoking
Gumby.
token, choking.
Pokey's so stupid.
She got like an Afghan draped over her shoulder, like, cause she's a.
Come on, we need some more Letterman at least.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yes!
All right. Me again. The dinner recommendation.
Hey,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
right.
sock monkey.
How'd it turn out?
Unbelievable. Great. You have been
Second
so
sock
helpful to
monkey
me.
joke I've done.
I
don't
just
care.
had to come by and thank you again.
He's
My
just in
pleasure.
his Letterman
Yeah.
fit. from the-
Could I ask you
he just
another
walked
question? It's
over
about my
from the
career.
next stage show.
What about it?
All right, let's say, for example, that
Girlfriend
you
wrote the script.
had
made him do it.
hosted The Tonight Show.
Hosting the Tonight
Then you had your own show. And then the network gives you like a multi-million-dollar contract, pay or play.
I hear you.
Would you go out and do a guest shot on some sitcom?
That was it.
Maybe a good one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Feaster, the world's gone crazy.
Feaster. I'll tell you, Feaster. The world's going crazy. This show made it 13 episodes without Letterman to make 5 minutes of it funny.
Do you think they named him Feaster because it rhymes with keister? That's some high quality joking right there.
Open all night.
Felcher.
Brought to you by Head & Shoulders Regular
Say that
and
back in the
Conditioning
80s.
Formula for extra manageability, so everyone can
Head and
control
Shoulders.
dandruff
Look
and
at that
manage
product
just
placement with
beautifully.
the like outline drawing.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Monday, a human torpedo gets on target. A parachuting dog joins
Yeah,
a
parachuting
Army
dog.
Airborne
That's what we
unit
should have
at a
watched.
Ghost
That's Larry
Hospital's
Bud.
hallways.
His name
That's
was James
incredible.
Gallery?
And
Did I say that
Arkansas
right?
clashes with
I wanna know more
9th-ranked
about
North
this parachuting
Carolina in the
dog.
Gator
Yeah.
Bowl live. Now stay tuned for Making a Living next, followed by The
Making a
Love Boat.
Living.
You don't remember making a living either.
Yeah, you remember that?
Making
The waitresses
Yeah.
at the top of the restaurant, on top of like a building, a tall, high-rise building
God.
restaurant.
Really?
No.
No.
I thought that was It's a Living. No,
That's
no,
It's a Living.
Yeah, It's a Living. Maybe that's a show we could do.
Remember that?
Yeah.
right?
Maybe that's
Sassy waitresses
Yeah.
being sassy.
Cocktail waitresses,
So
yeah.
remember who the best one was, right? Ann Jillian.
Oh, yeah,
and Jillian.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I had a crush on her for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh my God, what the fuck
I
did we just watch?
Do not have a
that
crush
was
on
bad.
Open All Night, which was a horrible show.
They didn't even have enough Bubba. Like
No.
underutilized.
No.
Like he says, before Police Academy, they didn't know what a gem they had right there with
no.
Bubba.
At this point, Bubba, let's see what Bubba was known for at this point. He'd only been in an episode of Wonder Woman.
Paul Rojak?
The football player.
No, ex-football player.
Were you up for manslaughter for what you did to that quarterback?
No, he lived.
Episode of The Odd Couple.
What do you think of this? Oh, that would go great in your kitchen. Do you have a formal dining area? No, I don't. Do you? Yeah, I just did mine in blue and white, trimmed in gold. Looks great and the chicks love it. Oh.
So he was Hightower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moses Hightower.
Yeah.
Moses Hightower.
Come on, will you throw it back here? Come on, give it to me.
Naked Gun? No, Naked Truth.
Packed with stars. We call it The Naked Truth.
Blue Thunder, huh? Blue Thunder's on Hulu right now.
Yeah, the Blue Thunder TV show.
Oh, it is.
Which I remember watching before I ever saw the Blue Thunder movie.
Okay, so
I like Blue Thunder.
what did he do in Gremlins 2? Because I've watched Gremlins 2 plenty of times. Is it the Bubba Smith version that I haven't been watching? Oh,
Wasn't
yeah,
that
that,
great?
was the part.
Now I remember.
Gremlins 2, A New Batch.
Oh, yeah.
This show's
Or
so
The
great.
New
Stroker
Batch.
Ace. What was Stroker Ace? Wasn't that a Clint Eastwood movie?
I want to say Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
That was
yeah.
Bert that was Bert and Lonnie.
Oh, Burt and Lonnie when they were a couple.
It was a, what do you call them? Instructional video about beating off. Burt Reynolds.
Well, with Lonnie Anderson, I mean,
Yeah,
I
well,
was that. Oof.
This summer, Burt Reynolds is Stroker Ace. And it's going to take Ned Beatty, Jim Nabors, Parker Stevenson, Bubba Smith, and Lonnie Anderson to put him in his place.
He was himself in Gremlins 2, though, huh?
Family Matters as Bones.
Urkel takes on the mob
You're the largest person I've ever seen.
You should see my mother on the next Family Matters.
Family Matters,
Yeah,
huh?
Married with Children, Spare Tire Dixon.
Spare tire.
That might be his penultimate role.
My career was over. You stole the glory that should have been mine.
I had a little bit of glory, yeah, but you had pie, and I haven't eaten in 19 years.
Spare Tire Dixon, yeah.
Between that and Family Matters, he was named Bones, which I don't even know what to say about.
Oh, he was on Bones, Money Out the Window.
Oh, and who's the boss? Did we mention that? Bubba, Angela, Mona, Bubba.
For a second here, I thought it said that he was in Silence of the Lambs, but
I thought it said Naked Gun. I'm an idiot.
It says Silence of the Hams.
Oh man,
As Olaf.
Have some coffee. It's good for your circulation.
No, thank you. I don't like coffee. I prefer salmon juice.
As Olaf. That's an interesting name for Bubba.
Silence of the Hams, yeah, that's a good
His
career.
last name is Abred, Olaf Abred.
Oh, so he's on Married without being Spare Tire as well.
Yeah, he was on there twice.
Wow.
Well, shout out to Bubba Smith.
Yeah, shout out to Bubba.
I had my own way of tackling. I used to grab the whole backfield. Then I threw guys out until I found the one with the ball. When I started drinking beer, I did the same thing. And this is the one I'm holding on to. Light beer from Miller. It has a third less calories than the regular beer. It's less filling, and it tastes terrific, too. I also love the easy opening can.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Shit, man. Well, what about Letterman? Letterman was no slouch. He's probably been in other things than Cabin Boy.
She's a dietitian. Hey, would you like to buy a monkey?
No, I don't want to buy a monkey.
Are you sure?
No, I'm on my way. Your
All right.
family must be very proud
All
of
right,
you.
we'll see you, honey.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the first.
Go back.
The first thing he
Dan
did.
Cochran in Peeping Times.
Oh, okay. So
Dan Cochran?
Peeping Times, when we were getting ready to do this,
all that long.
I didn't do a lot of research, but I Googled, or not Googled, YouTube Peeping Times, and it's like a parody of 60 Minutes, and Letterman's one of like a fake Mike Wallace kind of dude.
Oh.
This is Angelo Riccardo Bertinelli. He is 38 years of age. He is a New York longshoreman, much like any other longshoreman, except for one thing. Angelo wants to become a nun. Now, Angelo, really, why do you want to become a nun?
It's on YouTube if you want to watch it.
He has a TV movie called David Letterman Looking for Fun, which I'm going to immediately try to find
I want to see
when
that.
I leave here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good TV movie.
And he's also on Beavis and Butthead.
Hey, one of you bastards got a match?
Yeah. My butt and your, butt.
Because he loves Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
If you go and you watch some old Letterman, he really praises like Mike Judge as being like a comedic genius. He loves Mike Judge.
He was an early adopter.
Can I got a little Mike Judge tidbit for you right now, okay? You guys right here, you want a Mike Judge tidbit?
Right.
Okay, so, you know, we got the whole movie, which has come true now, which is freaking...
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
Yeah.
So during the movie, he wanted to find cheap footwear that looked kind of silly, that all the people could wear, that would be like a futuristic kind of weird looking thing. And you know what they were? Crocs.
Yeah.
Oh.
And everybody's wearing fucking Crocs these days too.
That's
So what does that
true.
tell you about the genius of Mike Judge?
Yeah.
That he knows about the Crocs.
I heard about
Probably
that.
nothing,
Yeah,
but,
I
you know.
read about that too. They wanted a shoe that didn't look
Little bits. Little Mike Judge bits.
So it says here that Letterman was on Cosby and Private Parts.
Oh.
Cosby. And he's playing himself in both of them. I know he's in Private Parts because there's a part with
Cosby's the second sitcom. It's not the Cosby
after
Show.
the Cosby Show.
Mine says he was on Cosby's Private Parts.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, then he probably got roofied.
Who wrote this? Catherine?
He got
Kathy?
roofied. Got roofied by Cosby.
So I see here
Beavis
that
and
in
Butthead.
1978
Beaver and Butt Plug.
or 1979, he played a character called Ellsworth on Mork and Mindy.
Yep.
Who did?
People don't come here for humiliation and abuse. Every creature in the universe is entitled to respect.
It's ridiculous. Nobody wants to hear that message. Sit down and shut up.
Sometimes I put at the end of the show during the credits. Sometimes I'll put pictures
With
of
the
him.
gold chain?
Yeah, he has a big gold medallion and his shirt all opened
This
up.
right here? That's good.
Yeah, there he is.
What's Action Family?
That's a Chris Elliott.
Oh, what is Action
straight
Family?
Or maybe like Cinemax or something. Then it was on video.
It's two halves. It's Action Family and FDR the Musical.
Hey, jerk! Oh, God, this is embarrassing. What are you doing, buddy? This is my Cinemax comedy experiment, Dave. Yeah. And it's just you? Yeah, I'm the star. Yeah. Wasn't that your dad I saw back there? Yeah, it was. He's doing a little cameo in it. Yeah, which one is he, Bob or Ray? I can never keep those two guys straight. I can't either. I think it's Bob, Dave. Yeah. I should kind of keep moving here to keep things going. So you're the star of this thing? Yeah, I'm the star. It's my special. Yeah, well, then put anything on cable.
Action Family and FDR, a one-man show.
Now that we're talking about Chris Elliott, I guess we should just mention that
fucking love Chris
Letterman
Elliott.
is also in, of course, Cabin Boy.
Yes. And it says here, it's funny. It says that he's credited as Earl Horford, Earl Horford.
Right down this road, right there.
Marvelous. Well, I probably should hurry, shouldn't I? Because they're going to start the banquet soon. And I must tell you, I'm famished.
Well, why wouldn't you be? Big girls have big appetites, don't they?
I guess in the credits, it doesn't say Letterman, it says Earl Horford.
Name.
Old Salt.
Which is pretty funny.
Oh, his name is actual, like he did a, what do you call it when you don't want an Alan Smithy?
Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe he thought it was funny to put Earl Horford instead of David Letterman for his credit.
Man on the Moon, he probably just played himself.
He was also as Earl Horford in Beavis and Butthead, it says.
Oh, really?
It says Beavis and Butthead, Motley Crue, Roadie #1 as Earl Horford.
Maybe it's his pseudonym that he would give to hotels. When Letterman's staying in your town, look for an Earl Horford.
Yeah.
It's his little alter ego.
Yeah.
Man on the Moon, obviously, was when they did the Andy Kaufman reenactment with...
it looks like a lot of his...
Lawler, yeah.
I know I'm not supposed to say those things on television. I can't say those words, and I apologize. I'm sorry. But you are a f***ing asshole! Okay?
Well. I think you can use some of those words on television, but what you can't do is throw coffee.
A lot of his credits are him playing himself, on the Letterman show. Somebody comes on the Letterman show.
Seinfeld playing Letterman.
And you were bumped by a lizard?
It was a monitor.
Those things, deadly dangerous. A long time ago, my uncle and a date are driving through Mexico. They see one on the road, drags him out of the car and chews his face off.
The Simpsons in 2012.
So what are we doing here? What, is it the thing where the family runs in and sits down? That's it? We flew you in and put you up for that? I think we're done here. Paul?
Larry Sanders playing Letterman.
The award is really not that important, is it?
No. What is that? Is it heavy?
This is one of those rare moments in my life when I know now I can do something for you that I think will mean a great deal.
You want to?
Take the award. I'm not kidding around this time. Take it. Please. It would mean a lot to me to take it. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're insane.
See?
Boy, oh boy, are you nuts.
You're
I've
a
never
fucker.
seen a guy like you.
You're a fucker. Good luck with that Snyder thing.
Sure.
And the nanny playing Letterman. Annie.
Because I did kind of tell him that I was also a little more popular than I am.
to me. To me, nothing says debutante like a leopard skin cocktail dress.
Ranch dressing.
Oh, man,
So
ranch dresser.
I noticed it says "I'm still here." I'm gonna assume that's the Joaquin Phoenix movie.
Yep.
Has everybody seen that? Have you guys seen that?
I've never seen it.
I know the premise where he turned into a rapper, but I don't know.
I did see that documentary style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he went on Letterman, and he wouldn't break character. He did like an Andy Kaufman, where he acted like he was really a rapper.
The whole show, he was acting all weird like that.
Yeah.
Now, when will we see the new music career, the new hip hop career? When will we see that take off? When can we? Because we want to be there.
Well, I'd love to come on the show and perform.
Yeah.
When it's on.
Yeah.
But I'm working on it. You know, it's.
You know, that seems unlikely.
But there's some pretty funny stuff in there.
I say he was doing a Crispin Glover on Letterman.
Crispin Glover.
We've
Yeah,
seen
kinda.
Crispin on Letterman, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw that.
Kicking at him.
I can kick.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm going to go check on the top 10.
Remember Mr. T on Letterman?
Oh, well,
Mr.
yeah.
T was not playing around with Letterman.
No, he didn't. What did he do
Mr.
to
T
him?
was pissed.
Yeah.
The whole show.
Because he's trying to fuck with him?
He just, I think he was.
He wasn't trying to. He was in character.
Yeah, he's in character as the guy who doesn't think Letterman's funny and is menacing.
I said, so in case he get to telling them corny jokes, I'm gonna squeeze his ball. If I squeeze the ball too many times, if you see me squeeze the ball over 10 times, that means cut the jokes. I done squared about 6 times already.
Oh, shit. 6. We're up to 6, so we have 6 over here.
Every joke Letterman tried to say was pissing him off even more.
Oh my God.
Pretty good.
Sorry, for a second there, I thought you were talking about that Richard Belzer thing where Mr. T.
Oh, God. They killed Belzer?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan was the one that chokes him out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Mr. T's sitting there is good. He just taking a nap.
Yeah, he's just sleeping. He's just sleeping.
How about it, T?
Keep like that for a little while. Because he's all right. He's just sleeping. He's sleeping. Really, I was a sleeper hole. He'll be all right.
Hey, man, he's having a nap.
Belzer's
like foaming at the mouth.
Puddle of blood. He got up and tried to blabber some stuff off.
Dang it.
Looks like he was on Spin City more than once. And he played a character named Rags.
Kill me.
What?
Help me out here, will you? I'll hop down off the couch, and you can push the TV over on me.
That's a stretch.
Spin City had Spade?
Spin City had Spade, yeah.
Fox.
Well, is that one of the ones that Spade joined after Fox?
Spade was Just Shoot Me and Rules of Engagement, maybe Spin City.
I think
and 8 Simple Rules.
Came in later, maybe on
8
Spin
Simple
City.
Rules?
Mm-hmm.
Spade,
Spade took over that after Ritter died too, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Huh, okay.
I don't know.
Pretty sure he was on 8 Simple Rules eventually.
Did Spade come in?
Rules of
Wait a
Engagement.
minute. Spade,
well,
Spade
maybe I got him mixed up.
played one of the Olsen twins on Full House when one of the twins died. He came in and he played the other twin for a while.
Yep.
Mary Kate, I believe, was the one who died, and David Spade.
And Spade took over
Mary Kate, rest her soul. David Spade came in and took over.
Mm-hmm. And Spade took over for Lou Ferrigno last season of the Hulk.
It's true.
And those are good. There's only like 12 episodes in the last season of The Incredible Hulk. But yeah, Spade Hulk is good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Well, shit. We've said it all, I think, at this point.
I don't know. We kept it on track here. We kept it focused on the subject.
Yeah, don't watch this show. We showed you the best one, which was shit, obviously.
Man, that show's bad.
Oh no.
Sit, Ingman, sit. Good dog.
Whack shit.